Tonight on the Cooligans, it is the Living Room FC edition. We are quarantined, but we're keeping it funky. Keeping it.
That's right.
The swag is very high.
You know how we do. All we have is hoodies now. This whole new world is different. We've got no soccer, but I've got a lot of food that I've saved up. So we're going to talk about that and a lot more tonight on the Cooligans. Yeah, baby!
What is going on? Hello, everyone. Yes,
stuck in our houses.
I hope you're watching this at home and not like you're not commuting anywhere. Okay,
That's right.
Unless you're an essential worker.
That's right. Which clearly means like hospital, like utilities, bodegas. You know what I mean? Essential.
Crucial. We can't let Big Bodega crash. Big Bodega's too big to fail.
The one down the block is a little too small, but the one on the other corner is too big to fail. They got the best chopped cheeses in the neighborhood. What am I supposed to do?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Cooligans Living Room FC edition. Yes, we are quarantined. We are in our homes. We're still bringing you the show, and it is a crazy time.
Yeah. Is it Christian? What a stretch you just took there. Tell us more what you think about what's happening in society.
Here's my take. All right, this whole quarantine thing, a little out of hand, a little crazy, a little too much, if you ask.
Buddy, I just burned myself on that hot take.
But yes, hello and welcome to the show. My name is Christian Polanco.
That's right. I'm Alexis Guerreros.
All right, we are the Cooligans. We are your favorite stand-up comedians that are currently quarantined, that host the funniest and most quarantined soccer show that you have ever seen.
That's right. And we also have the least amount of corona, okay? And we're also the gulliest.
Okay, it's very important that we point that out, because all the other shows we cannot say if they have a lot of corona or not, but they might have traces amounts.
Look, there's HIPAA laws, okay, that won't allow us to say whether someone does or doesn't. But I'm gonna just tell you, if they cough, at least 6 feet away, okay?
Stay 6 feet away from all the other soccer shows. That's for your own safety.
For us, bring it in. Let's get a hug going. You know what I mean? Let's get a nice hug going. Come on.
So, yes, welcome to the show. This is a pretty crazy time. We have to give a lot of prop to Fubo for...
Shouts to Fubo, man.
Everybody's working remotely. They're working from home. Some people are braving, the dangers of New York by sitting in the studio by themselves to still bring you the show. It's pretty crazy that this is still happening, and then we're still
just standing there with a face mask trying to figure out, should I open the fridge? Am I allowed to open the fridge? Can coronavirus live? I don't know what to do. Just doing everything with their elbows. You know what I mean?
You can hit buttons with your elbows. It's all good. No, man, but it's been a crazy time, obviously, globally, for soccer fans out there, it's very difficult to go without soccer for this amount of time already. Some people go crazy over
the 3 or 4 breaks. The 3 or 4 listeners we have in Belarus are like, what you mean no soccer? Because the Belarusian Premier League is continuing as if there's not a global pandemic happening.
Well, I know Australia, they're still having some games, but with no fans in the stands. Right. So this all this other stuff. They're like, little coronavirus, shimonavirus. They care less.
So what? You cough a little bit. Who cares? Couple of sneezes. We'll get over it.
It's like those spring breakers in Florida. They just It's like, I'm just here to have a good time and enjoy some soccer, bro.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, "What's up, dude?" In Australia, as if Tom Hanks didn't have coronavirus in your country.
Yes, he is our most important export,
Right.
Tom Hanks. But no, man. Alexis, how are you coping? Yeah, I know you are very much a person who needs to be around other human beings. Otherwise, you cannot feel validated or anything.
I feel I'm dying slowly, dude. This is not good. I need to be around people. I need people to say, "Yo, Alexis, that was so funny." Like I need that. That's my battery. You know what I mean? That's my recharge, dog.
Yeah, it's just your wife being like, "Get him out of the house."
Yeah.
Get some soccer game on. You're like, you know how a lot of parents are complaining that their kids are driving them crazy. That is, your wife is doing exactly that.
Yeah. Did you see the meme of the guy who's homeschooling his kids? It's a photo. He gave his kid like simple multiplication problems, and the kid wrote in "poop" as the answer to each one. It was 8 times 64. Boom. It was great. And he goes, been homeschooling for less than a day. It's not going well. That's me. That kid is me, dude.
That was you in college, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knew they had math 0001 in college, dude?
So no, look, we're all just trying to get by and make sense of what's going on with the world. But you know, there have been people that have still been reaching out to us and being like, "Hey, thank you for continuing to do your show. You know, it's keeping me sane in these very trying times." So that's what we're here for, and that's what everybody here at Fubo is trying to do as well. Because it is, even for me, like I'm at home. I think I'm done with Netflix. There's nothing else to watch.
Yeah. If Instagram says you've seen it all or whatever that notification is, you're all caught up. That's what it says. Like, yo, why don't you chill, my guy? Hold up. I got nothing to do.
You need to take it easy right now.
No, you're being mad disrespectful, my guy.
Yeah, everybody's iPhone, like the screen time status is brutal. It is.
Yeah.
we're all just seeing 13 14 hour screen time per day. It's like, wow, I have I'm really losing it.
I'm buying stock in contact lenses when this is all over, because we're all destroying our eyes right now.
If you thought my vision was bad before the quarantine, forget it.
All right, the only good thing about all this FaceTime on my screen and is ruining my eyes is that I won't be able to see these haters. You know what I mean?
Thank you, quarantine.
Thank you, God of coronavirus. Yo, we'll be back with more Cooligans after this. Hey everybody, we're back with more Cooligans. We're Living Room FC, baby. We're here in our own private quarantine bunkers, if you will.
Yeah, living room till I die, and it's where we will all die. I think that's accurate.
Actually, as per my cardiologist, it might be the reason I die, because of my sedate lifestyle. So sometimes you just love something so much, you know. I'm more of a living room ultra, you know.
Oh, okay, a little living room capo. Okay,
you know, I wear bucket hats in the living room. Just to let everybody know I'm mean business.
No, man. So yes, we're trying to handle this quarantine the best way we can, and I think for a lot of comedians, a lot of creatives, a lot of just people in general, you're seeing a lot of TikTokers dancing more than they ever have. You know, they're having
TikTokers dancing with their parents.
That's right. So, and there's the embarrassing parents, is going to go up quite a bit these next few weeks. So But we try to handle it, maybe a little differently. I think a lot of people saw the stay-at-home challenge, which was a lot of soccer players, a lot of professionals kicking up a toilet paper roll, because obviously toilet paper is a hot commodity right now, as you can see in the logo right there. So we did one as well, and we did a toilet paper challenge that I think broke the internet. And
I think you're seeing it right now, which is pretty dope. I got to give you credit. This was your idea. You were like, yo, can you film yourself in the bathroom? I'm like, here we go. But you said you wanted to do the stay-at-home challenge, which I was like, dude, I can't juggle a regular soccer ball. You want me to juggle toilet paper? That's not happening. And then you told me that you wanted me to catch it because you were going to kick it towards the screen. And just the way it was edited, too, it looked perfect. I mean, I got to give you all the credit in the world. I wish I would have played the song so that my dancing was a bit more on beat. That's the only thing I'm upset about. I'm a much better dancer than that, even on a toilet.
Yeah, it worked out. I was, look, I got to give myself some credit, not just for editing it and putting it together, but the juggling the toilet paper roll. Look, Alexis, when we first started Cooligans, I barely knew how to play soccer. I barely understood the rules. I didn't know what was going on. And now I'm at to the point where I juggled that. I think the most I did it was about 6 times. So that's pretty amazing. The fact that I could juggle a toilet paper roll.
No, my favorite part is that you got no credit for whatsoever because everyone was just staring at me on the toilet. So you missed out on all of that, all the credit. If it would have just been you juggling, they would have been like, yo, shouts to Christian. Look how far he's come.
No, but everybody's like, everyone's like,
my eyes hurt.
People were, it broke soccer Twitter, bro. People were,
yeah, it did, dude.
People were either encouraging or disgusted.
My favorite part is when you first edited it, you blurred out my legs and ass, which you can only see the side of my butt, but it's the whole. Yeah. It's just imagine yourself sitting on a toilet. You blurred it out, and I said, nah, baby, let it ride. I was like, show it all. The world needs to see what I'm working with.
I was quite surprised that you were that comfortable with your half nudity on the internet, but hey, this is who you are. I'm impressed with your bravery and your comfort. You're quite courageous.
Bro, after Lizzo, okay, I'm very proud of my body. You know what I mean?
Okay, it's a new time. All right?
That's right. I took a corona test and then it came back. I'm 100% that bitch.
Good. That's what it's testing now.
You're like, no, I think this COVID-19 test is bootleg.
So, yeah, man. So, look, obviously, there's not a lot of soccer going on, but there's still news, obviously relevant to the soccer world. The sad part is, and I think it just shows how serious all of this is that we're seeing actual athletes and actual players coming down with this disease. So we know like Paulo Dybala, a few other Juventus players.
Blaise Matuidi, Bargani, Fellaini got it in China. Mikel Arteta. We almost have enough plus managers that we could actually field the first 11 of just Corona.
Corona 11, yes. With Watford FC. Hey, can we change the logo? I think we need something a little bit more intense. Okay, look, we're trying to have a good time. Obviously, this stuff is wildly serious, and we're
trying to joke as best we can.
We're trying to have the most fun we can. But yes, it is unfortunate. One of the more humorous things that players are trying to maintain their sanity throughout this stuff. And one of them we saw was Alejandro Bedoya from the Philadelphia Union, who posted a hilarious photo on Twitter of his staircase with a bunch of candles. Apparently his...
He put little votive candles on each staircase leading up to the bedroom, put the kids to sleep, figured, hey, we're locked in the house, let's have a little romantic time with me and the lady. And
Yeah.
as he posts, and I got to give a shout out to Alejandro Verdoya for being this open, and there's just this explaining it all on the internet. He just basically said the fire alarm went off. Kids started screaming, no sexy time. It was just, I mean, perfect.
Yeah.
I can hear the Curb Your Enthusiasm music playing in the background.
It's a real shame. The smoke alarm is cock blocking. You hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it. It's like, yo, bro, come on, man. Stop with the beeping, my guy.
What, do you like her? Because, bro, I'm trying to get mine right now.
This is disrespectful.
It's insane, and we're seeing more of that from a lot of the players. We've had him on a guest on the podcast, Brian Dunseth from obviously played for RSL of Sirius XMFC. He's talking about homeschooling his children, and one of the photos that he had put of his son in doing some homework inside of a cardboard box because
oh, he got the same. He must have a Cuban mother then, because that's exactly where my mother would send me when I was acting up.
I think that's how parents are trying to maintain just some peace of mind. Just like, you have to cage your children, otherwise you're gonna go crazy.
Get in the dog cage. We got more Cooligans when we get back after this.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And this was just some breaking news that we just received. We just got it in. The Olympics have now officially been postponed. We don't know exactly when they will be back. When the scheduled date will be, kind of set. But
the rumor is 2021, but that's not confirmed yet.
Yeah, so at the very least, like, this has been a thing that was weighing on a lot of the, obviously soccer federations, and trying to figure out if it was even still happening, and the other sports as well, those other inferior sports. But at least this was, a lot of people were waiting for at least an answer on this, because the Olympics, the IOC, it seemed like they were gonna just be like, we're ignoring it a little bit, and we're trying to still continue on with the Olympics as planned, which would have seemed pretty crazy.
I mean, it's ridiculous that. I mean, I don't know why they waited so long. Probably because they were trying to figure out if maybe they could just push it to the end of the year. But I mean, in 2021, we're going to have about 1,000 different sporting competitions all happening at the same time. That's right. Absolutely insane. But also, like, I think of this as good news, especially if you're the women's national team, because then Alex Morgan's baby is going to come out, right? And she won't be pregnant. So I don't know that she would have missed any part of the Olympics, but maybe if there's, I don't know how long it takes you to sort of get back into game time shape after you've given birth. I'm assuming it takes a minute, right? I mean, that's a pretty stringent thing that your body goes through. This is positive news. The same thing happening for, like, we talked about Atlanta United. Now that window of having Joseph Martinez is shortened, right? He's out for so many months. Well, coronavirus, so everybody's out for so many months. So this could be a huge positive for the women's national team, having everyone back, you would assume, at top strength.
Yeah, so now the question that a lot of is being posed to a lot of, I think, for the clubs, for fans for every single league, like, what should MLS do? Should MLS shorten their season, or should they just extend when they're playing their games still? And I think the current plan is to go into December, to have an MLS Cup final in December, or even, it could be even later. So is that the alternative, or should they have a shortened season? Same goes for...
everybody wanted a winter schedule, right? We're about to find out.
Look, a lot of people are even saying, like, this, maybe this is the thing we all needed to switch to the FIFA calendar. That's been a suggestion. Cancel this season and start over for the FIFA calendar. Introduce Pro-Rel during this time. Like, this has been an opportunity to make a lot of crazy changes, but because of this gap, they are at least a possibility.
It would have to turn into Mad Max, and some of the crazies on Twitter would have to take over the MLS headquarters in order for that decision to go through. They're not going to go pro rel. I could see them canceling the season and just starting in March, but to me that'd be just too long without soccer. You'd see such an increase of injuries when these players get back. I mean, I can't imagine that that's what happens. You'd have to have at least a shortened competition, maybe like an apertura, if you will. Once we're able to get back and sort of running again. Right now, they have it as May 10th. I got to be honest, I think that's going to be way too soon. I have a feeling this thing's going to go through, through the end of May. And if we're into June and we're looking better, I think we're lucky. But if that's the case, then I can't imagine you cancel an entire season. I can't imagine that the sponsors would allow that. I can't believe they'd leave that money on the table for TV. It almost seems to me like if I were an executive, right? Now, this is the old Alexis. This is Newark Alexis talking. If I were an executive, right? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, whatever. This is the Alexis that I've suppressed, okay? If I were an executive, I think people are home. They've got nothing to do. They'd definitely watch us if we were on TV. So how do I get it so I could have the safety of the players for the most part, right? And allow them to play so that all these people are locked at home. They'd have to only watch us. That's what my brain tells me, which I'm thinking is play the games with no fans.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But it poses even bigger questions, even for like European leagues, right? Now, like a lot of people are even saying Liverpool may not be awarded the championship. Like, do they want to be awarded the championship if the season is cut short, or should they keep going into the summer? Questions like that.
2 games away.
It poses a lot of difficult decisions for these clubs.
It's brutal. Could you imagine winning the league and then having every fan chant at you about that asterisk just forever?
Yeah, it's frustrating. I think the players probably want to finish it and win it properly and finish the season. But again, it's looking so unclear and uncertain what's going to happen with a lot of these leagues. And as an Everton fan, I think we just cancel the season. No champion is awarded. Bummer. What are you going to do?
Yeah, Arsenal's in the top 4. We'll be back with more Cooligans after this. What's up, everybody? We're back with the Cooligans. Come on.
Yes. All right, you bring us back in. Go. Just go.
All right, in 3, 2. That's right, baby. We're back on the Cooligans. God, so far this quarantine episode's been kind of dope. I'm not wearing any pants,
Okay, let's see it, baby.
You talk about blurring.
Yes, we did it. Even though, we're home. The show must go on, and
right.
And we're trying our best to get help everyone get through this. This is helpful for us as well. And look, there's still a lot of this is an opportunity to maybe do some research, especially with MLS. There's so many like classic games that are going on at MLSsoccer.com. The Beckham game when he went to NY to play Rebel. There's a bunch of great games, like classic games that they're showing now. So this is an opportunity to like learn about whatever league and watch classic games, classic goals, highlights. So make sure you do that.
Don't be giving people homework.
Oh, my bad.
Ew, dude.
Again, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. We hope your family is healthy, your family is safe. And then we'll all
Daniel Shallowy on Thursday, by the way. Don't forget Daniel.
Oh, that's right.
Daniel
Shallowy, sure, you tune in of Sporting Kansas City. So you follow us at Soccer Cooligans, at Fubo Sports, and watch the YouTube channel. So again, my name is Christian Polanco.
I'm Alexis Guerreros.
And together, what are we?
The Cooligans!